Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thanks so much for joining us. Please consider subscribing and hang around. So what I'm going to be doing today is a plan with me from August 8th through the 14th in my Hobonichi Cousin. And it's going to be a very different plan for me. I'm not really sure how it's going to go, but I wanted to try something kind of different. I've been using the same layout for months, so I kind of just want to try something different. So what I've been doing is an overview of my week in here, and this is kind of just always open on my desk, and I kind of just use it more personally than I am like an actual to-do list for work. And then I do have the half-letter disc that I am using for my daily planning, my work planning, things like that. So I'm taking little notes during the day. So this is kind of what I lay out because I want something to have for next year, just to put this away, and then I'll know that all of my information is in one book-bound planner versus looking through inserts that are, you know, I've either thrown away or I've put somewhere, who knows. So what I'm going to be doing this time is a printable kit by Petticoat Bandit, and this is the anything kit. And I actually bought the regular size. I don't even know if she has cousin size, but if you take the regular size for the 5x7, like a regular 5x7 kit, and you resize it, and easy way to kind of learn to resize, and sometimes it works out perfectly and sometimes it doesn't, but the column width in the cousin is 1.25 inches. So you just put 1.25 and you divide that by the column width of the the regular 7x9 planner is 1.5. So you just divide that by 1.5. So it's 83%. So the column width in here is 83% of the column width of my regular 5A wide planner that I use. So I just shrunk this 83%. So pretty much just printed it out and cut it. This is a huge kit. So obviously a lot more than what I'm going to need for this week. I am kind of thinking of maybe using this all the way through August and just kind of have one theme going. I'm not really sure. I tend to like to switch things around a little bit. But as you can see, there is more than enough for multiple weeks. With these kits, a lot of them, she also has the overlay if you want to do the foiling. So I didn't really want foil in here. It makes it harder to move. Now I have a lot of these little things. Some of the kits, they're all formatted for silhouette, but then she does also have the format for Cricut, the PNGs for Cricut. So I was gonna try to print it on the silhouette, but I just didn't have time yesterday, so I printed on the Cricut. That's what I'm comfortable with. So let's go ahead and get started. I also have my little planner tote over here to the side. I've got my regular ones that I always have, so if I need something, I've got some extras over here. So I'm gonna start with the sidebar. Where'd my full boxes go? Okay, and I love this door and I love the steps over here, but I think I'm gonna use the door. And I kind of played around with it a little bit to make sure it was gonna fit. Bring it down a little bit. And this is removable map paper, so I should be okay with the cousin. There we go. And then I chose 3 different Tombows. I didn't really have, like, some of the colors of these boxes look like they're kind of green, some look gray. So these are the ones that I pulled. So 850, of course. 076 is this kind of olivey green, and then N89 actually matched almost the best. So I pulled these 3. And then what I kind of do is I just put them on this little white Post-it note, and then I kind of hold them up to it and just see which one looks the best with it. I also pulled out my Sailor markers that look very much like Tombow, but I don't use them as much. The colors tend to be a little bit more intense. But I didn't really even have a color in there that was super taupey. So that's how I kind of decide which colors to do. And then I'm going to use this Monday through Friday at the bottom here, as always. What is the deal here? Though my meals are very boring lately, but you know. And then I think we'll go with use this little clipboard here. I'm supposed to be on a no spend this month, but I will tell you that that is not working out for me. So I am going to put my Happy Meal over here. I kind of have a little bit of room. I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, I'll highlight the week with pink. And then I can probably, let's see what the date covers look like on here. I could use this over here. Let me see if I can nudge this down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start with blocking out my work schedule after I figure out if I can use these date covers. And then she has these little tiny date dots in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Monday is the 8th. Oh my gosh, okay. So the 83% is working really well as far as sizing is concerned. And you can really do that with any insert or anything that you bought a printable in one size, but you need another size. You just take either the width or the height and you divide it by take your current width and height. So say you were going from a personal to a pocket, you would take the pocket height of the page and divide that by the personal size height of the page, and it will give you a percentage. And then that's the one that you're going to want to use to resize your items. Okay, here we go. So this week, I think I said in my last video that work was really easy, really enjoying it, which I am. But it got super busy last week. So I had to really kind of get up to speed pretty quickly. I am pleasantly surprised at how much information I remember from when I was working before. It has been a year and a half. Been almost longer. Yeah, a year and a half since I did a lot of the things I'm doing right now. So I am, excited that I am remembering how to do things. Go ahead and use this washi here. I swore I was not going to use kits in my Hobonichi Cousin, just because I wasn't going to buy kits for my regular, you know, memory keeper, and then also buy kits for the cousin. So this was kind of a nice solution. I had forgotten that I had bought some of her printables, and so I'm excited to kind of get to use them finally. Okay, so for work, I have been sticking with the 7 to 3, and that is working well. And pretty much, because I'm on West Coast time and everybody else is on New York time, this has worked well. And the week flies by, literally. Okay, so that is work. Let's see if they have. Okay, so Monday through Friday, 7 to 3, I'm at work. If I work overtime, I am paid time and a half, but I'm trying not to work more than, you know, I need to work. And then on Saturday, I have an appointment at 9. So let me put that in. Okay, and then my husband is going out of town on either Thursday or Friday, so I'm just gonna kind of mark that. Mark it on Thursday. And then, okay, so down here, I'm gonna put my to-do list as I normally do. And I am going to do it a little differently. I'm going to use these check boxes. I'm gonna bring them all the way down. So I did a sneaky giveaway at the end of one of my videos because it was a longer video, so I wanted to see who stayed till the end. And so I did select my winner, and I need to send out her package tomorrow, but I need to work on orders today, which is Sunday, and then I'll get that done at the same time. Okay, I think I'll still use my labels just because I don't have to write it all out. Just laziness on my part. Let me find them on this mess. Yeah, I was like, this is way too thick. Okay, so meal prep is like nothing that I need to do because quite frankly, I'm eating the same thing every day. It's, you know, part of this eating plan that I'm doing. Not a lot of variety, but it is what it is. It is working, so that part's good. But it does save me a lot of time and really money because we're not going out other than to Chipotle because I can eat their salads. Okay. So I felt like a couple weeks ago we switched out all of our insurance, changed out our homeowners, our car insurance, we got our daughter on her own policy, all that kind of fun stuff. And it's amazing how relieved I feel that I got that all done because that was a huge project and I feel like I feel very adult when I do that, and I am very much past the adult age, but I feel like when I take the time to like stop and really look at something that needs to be done that I kind of have been putting off, that I know is just going to take time and effort, but at the end of the day, we were really underinsured, particularly for the market that we're in right now. As far as, you know, should our house burn down and we have to completely rebuild it, we would not have been able to rebuild it for what we had it insured at because we had not changed it for 10 years. So just a little, you know, word to the wise if you're in a similar position. And honestly, if my car insurance had not gone up so much in one, you know, like for one 6-month policy, I would have probably just kept doing what we were doing. So, and I know from a budgeting standpoint, it's always a good idea to review like every 3 years. And I didn't even realize we had had that insurance policy for 10 years. So just putting that out there as a public service announcement. Okay, so for work, I've got my work in there. I just always need to input my hours. I do get an email from the company on Friday, just as a reminder, which is nice because sometimes I'm like, oh, I forgot. For cleaning, I need to do the sheets. I did laundry yesterday. I need to do the floors, the worst part. Dust, bathrooms. And straighten. For social this week, I have Plan With Me, a Budget With Me. I have a haul going up. I'm going to do another budget video. And then next week, my husband's going to be gone all week, so I'm going to be decluttering. I'm going to be reading too, let's be honest about that. Let's see, phone calls I need to make. I don't think so. Errands. My husband was nice enough to gas up and wash my car because he took it up north, so I don't need to do those this week. I will need to grocery shop at some point. I've kind of, because I've been eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, I've just been going like every 4 days because I don't like to get a lot. Then we don't go through it fast enough, but I have all like the chicken and that kind of stuff that I need here. I need to go to the bank? No, I don't need to go to the bank. Okay, so that's everything I can think of right now. I know I'm gonna forget something, I always do. So what my plan is this week is to kind of keep the weekend open. I will go see my mom on, go ahead and put those dates in. Went and saw her the other day. So I'll go on Tuesday. And then my appointment is like just down the street from her. So I'll go after my appointment on Saturday. Let me get my stickers out that I use for, let me quickly see my visits. And then I think we're going out to dinner on Monday night, but I need to talk to my sisters. And then Sunday will be a free weekend, I hope. Straighten that one up. Okay. So I'm super happy with the size of the stickers and how they fit in. I like the way it looks. Now I'll just go ahead and fill in as the week goes on. And then I'll go back through for last week. I put in most of our meals and kind of added in my Happy Mail. And then checked off the things that got accomplished. Oh, I did not get a pedicure. So I'm gonna migrate that over. I could do that Friday after work. It's still summer Fridays for a lot of people that work there, that are there full time, so I could probably get that on Friday. And then under my call, I need to get a dermatology appointment, a massage appointment. I need to, let's see, to do. Oh, I didn't do a to do. This might be risky. Okay, we'll leave that there. Okay, I didn't do it. Okay, I'll just put that under the errands then. I need to figure out beach house. Okay. I also need a haircut. Now I remember everything. Haircut. Okay. Okay, gonna leave Sunday clear. I am trying to, with working full-time, trying to kind of get a little bit done each night and then keep the weekends a little bit freer. I don't mind Saturday being a little bit busier, but I'd like one day that if I choose not to leave my house, I could, even though I kind of don't leave my house Monday through Friday. But I really want to get out and start walking. It is nice in the morning if you get up early. It's miserable during the day still in Phoenix, but in the evening at about 7 you can kind of get back outside. So I kind of want to get back into getting a walk in at some point, but it's probably going to be in the morning until it gets a little bit cooler. But in the meantime, we'll fit it in somehow. So that is my week so far, and I'll kind of give you guys an update probably midweek. And I am going to set up my work planner in a separate video. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.
I don't really need new friends, so